River Phoenix is Jimmy Reardon.
I'm desperate.
He's got 24 hours to convince the one girl he loves that he's honest, faithful, and fully committed.
Do you love me?
You make me want to vomit.
Are you gonna think that of me for the rest of our lives?
It's gonna be a long night. A night in the life of Jimmy Reardon. From 20th Century Fox. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent. Starts Friday, February 26th at theaters everywhere. River Phoenix is Jimmy Reardon.
I'm desperate.
He's got 24 hours to convince the one girl he loves that he's honest, faithful, and fully committed.
Do you love me?
You make me want to vomit.
It's a step.
It's gonna be a long night. A night in the life of Jimmy Reardon.
I think you two make the neatest couple.
From 20th Century Fox. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Chuck Yeager here. Old soldiers never die, but neglected batteries do. That's why I feel better with a Delco battery under the hood. Sealed tight and maintenance-free, with plenty of startup power to handle cold winter nights.
Delco batteries and deep cycling Delco Voyager batteries. Land or sea, they're maintenance-free. And now get up to $5 rebate on all Delco batteries. See your AC Delco retailer for details. But act soon. This offer ends December 19th, 1987.
Winter's here. So how do you cope with a tough winter cold? Listen to Dennis Andrews.
When I feel terrible, I want something that's going to work quick. Alka-Seltzer Plus clears up my congestion, the pounding in my head, the runny nose. I hate the runny nose, the watery eyes.
That's Dennis Andrews for Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
It's a lifesaver for me because it gives me what I want. I want to feel good and I want to look good. And I stick with something that works.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Fast, effective relief for tough winter colds. Use as directed.
Tough winter colds. Here's how New England fishermen keep going.
When I catch a cold, it's a tough one, and the only thing that seems to help me is Alka-Seltzer Plus.
I get aches and pains, runny nose, nasally, and Alka-Seltzer Plus works every time.
When I get a cold, my head feels like it's 3 feet thick. Alka-Seltzer Plus helps break through, helps me get back on my feet.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Fast, effective relief for tough winter colds. Use as directed.
In a word, it works.
Hi, this is Rick Dees. Hey, listen, are you answering those phones?
Yeah, we got it. I got it.
We got everybody on the phone right now. That's what this show is about. It's called American Music Magazine, and it's 1 straight hour of the songs you have requested the most. Plus, we've got the hottest stars dropping by all the time. People like George Michael, the Pet Shop Boys, Whitney Houston, a whole lot more. Plus, our Dees telephone poll. Everything from advice on your love life to what you love and hate. Don't forget, it's an hour of the songs you've asked for by request. Rick Dees and great music right here.
I'm here for my appointment, doctor.
Count Dracula, when are you going to come in through the door?
Forgive me.
Now, just because I'm your psychiatrist doesn't mean you can come in here and act crazy.
I'm so upset.
What's your problem?
I'm never satisfied.
You need an extra bite.
I love an extra bite.
Have you tried Baby Ruth?
Does she live alone?
The candy bar, Count. Baby Ruth is bigger than most other leading candy bars, so you get an extra bite in every bar.
But how does it taste? I'm very picky.
Delicious. Baby Ruth has lots of fudge and nuts and caramel.
Yum. I love that. But, doctor, this big Baby Ruth must be very expensive.
Not at all, Count. You get an extra bite in every bar of Baby Ruth without paying extra.
That's amazing. I'll go to the store and get a big bunch of bigger Baby Ruths. Who knows? Maybe I'll stay home tonight.
Great, Count. Just remember to go out the...
You get an extra bite in every bar.
We could talk till we're blue in the face about how effective a medicine Bactine is, but that's not important to your kids.
Mommy, I skinned my knee and it hurts.
We could tell you that among leading first aid sprays, Bactine is unsurpassed in infection protection, but that's not important to your kids.
Will this fix it?
Kids don't care how well Bactine kills germs. They like it because its lidocaine helps the hurt stop hurting.
Feels better, Mom.
Bactine is tough medicine with a tender touch. Use as directed.
You're getting a cough. That irritated, scratchy feeling. For relief, feel the strength of Benylin with its cough suppressant, diphenhydramine. No other leading cough medication has it, and it's available without prescription. And now, look for special coupon savings on Benylin in this Sunday's newspaper. Benylin, From Park Davis. Use as directed for coughs due to colds.
Morning, Charlie.
Hi, Ted.
How's the weekend?
Okay.
Hey, you seem a little down. Monday blahs?
No, just, something this weekend.
Well, you want to tell me about it?
Well, you know Betty Crocker Brownie Sundaes?
No.
You don't?
Uh-uh.
Oh, these things are incredible, Ted. These thick, chewy, fudgy brownies with this creamy, rich ice cream in between.
Betty Crocker...
Brownie Sundaes. You get them where the ice cream is at the store.
Yeah, so?
So it's my turn to buy refreshments for after Joey's game.
Yeah?
So I decided to give them all a real treat. I'm going to buy the whole team Betty Crocker Brownie Sundaes.
So what's the problem? Didn't they like them?
I don't know.
Charlie, what do you mean you
I
don't...
ate them during the game.
Wait a minute. You bought Betty Crocker Brownie Sundaes for the whole team.
Yeah.
And you ate them.
Yeah.
Every one.
Yeah.
Gee, Charlie.
It was pretty bad, all right. All these hot, sweaty, grass-stained kids staring into an empty cooler. These parents looking at me like, what kind of a guy is this?
Was it worth it, Charlie?
Yeah, it was.
After school yesterday, my new boyfriend Scott came over for the very first time. He is so cute, and I was so nervous, so I asked him if he wanted something to eat, like a Betty Crocker Brownie sundae. They are so good, that thick, rich Betty Crocker Brownie with all that wonderful ice cream in the middle. They're like an ice cream sandwich, only much, much better. Anyway, he said yes, so I went to the freezer, and there was only one left. And then I thought, how cute is he really? He is kind of short. So I ate the Betty Crocker Brownie sundae and gave Scott some old sherbet, and he just sort of left. Was a Betty Crocker Brownie sundae worth it? Yeah, it sure was. Hello?
It's over. I'm grounded.
Bummer.
Yeah, for eating all the Betty Crocker Brownie sundaes.
No way.
I told him. Those two fudgy Betty Crocker brownies with all that great ice cream in the middle, they made me go crazy.
Didn't work, huh?
Nope. My whole family's gone nuts over these things. I'm nailed. I can't even be on the phone.
Well, was it worth it?
Yeah, it was. Kirk, are you on that phone?
The famous taste of bubble yum. Tasty treat can't be beat. The juicy taste of bubble yum. Long-lasting bubble yum. Take a bite, dynamite. Long-lasting bubble yum. Great big bubbles in the bubble yum. The famous taste of bubble yum. Long-lasting bubble yum. Go out and get you some. The famous taste of bubble yum. The famous taste of bubble yum.
I play guitar, and when I play, I like to turn up the juice. So I rock with the real fruit juice taste and bubblegum bubblegums new Hawaiian Punch Fruit Punch, Wet and Wild Watermelon, and Strawberry Stripe. Their full-face taste keeps my jaws jamming, and their blasting bubbles slide off my lips like my fingers across this guitar. Bubblegum has 3 new flavors with real fruit juice taste. You gotta like the sound of that. Bubblegum keeps it poppin'.
Flavors contain 2% apple juice concentrate and artificial flavoring.
Unwrap a piece of new Paradise Punch bubblegum from Bubblicious and get ready for
The cool breeze, the hot sun, a tropical concoction, new flavor, delicious. It must be Bubblicious. You like it a bunch. New Paradise Punch. Ooh, a taste of paradise. A tropical delight.
New Paradise Punch from Bubblicious.
A taste of paradise.
Good afternoon. I'm picking up my cape. I dropped it off last week for pressing.
Sure. What's the name?
Dracula. Count Dracula.
Oh, yes. I didn't recognize you in your designer jeans and sweatshirt.
Please, my cape. I'm in a rush.
Oh, it'll be another week, Count. Our cape presser is out sick.
I can't wait. I need an extra bite tonight.
An extra bite? Have a Butterfinger candy bar. You get an extra bite in Butterfinger because they're bigger than most other leading candy bars, but no higher in price.
Good. I love an extra bite. This Butterfinger, it's delicious.
I told you.
I love the extra crunchy peanut butter and layers of candy.
It's a real pity about your cape, Count.
I won't be needing it. I'll be eating these big Butterfingers and watching my old movies on the Late Show.
You get an extra bite in every bar of Butterfinger without paying extra.
You get an extra bite in every bar.
Morning came, afternoon went, evening arrived, I was spent. Boss says to work some overtime. I say, boss gotta be at school by 9. Boss is looking nasty and mean, so I reach in my pocket for Cafedrine. Cafedrine, stimulant capsules, maximum strength, time release. Next thing I know, work's all done. I'm heading to school on Highway 1. Feeling bright, feeling keen, thanks to the help from Cafedrine. Keeps you sharp, know what I mean?
Caphedrine, for occasional use as directed.
You're eating chunky chili beef soup. How come you're eating it with a fork?
I use a spoon too, but you can really get into those big chunks of beef better with a fork. It's got so much beef and beans and everything.
You like it?
That's down-home chili. That'll raise the hat off your head.
We use a spoon, you use a fork. Is chunky chili beef a soup or is it a meal?
Mister, I think it's a meal.
But it says soup, doesn't it?
Well, yes, sir. It's a soup, but it could be something else as thick as this.
It's the soup that eats like a meal.
You got it.
Campbell's Chunky Chili Beef. It's the soup that eats like a meal.
Ain't that what I said?
You just had some new chunky old-fashioned chicken soup.
Yeah?
With a spoon and with a fork.
Yeah, you can use the fork to get out those big chunky pieces of chicken, and the spoon you can get the soupy part, the broth.
You use a fork, you use a spoon. Is it a soup or is it a meal?
It's both.
Soup or meal?
Well, you said it's new and it's old-fashioned. And if it can be both of those, then it can be a soup and a meal.
It's the soup that eats like a meal.
A new soup that eats like an old-fashioned meal.
Campbell's new chunky old-fashioned chicken soup. It's the soup that eats like a meal.
Yeah, both.
Soup is a harvest of nourishing things.
Here's an interesting fact. Calorie for calorie, Campbell's tomato soup has more vitamin C than carrots or apricots. And soup is so soothing you can eat it as a late-night snack. Lets you sleep like a log. Can you think of any other food that's so healthy, hearty, delicious, and digestible?
Stir up the Campbell's. Soup is good food. Soup is a harvest of nourishing things.
Soup is so nourishing that calorie for calorie, Campbell's vegetable beef soup has more vitamin A than eggs. It's one of the many facts that nutrition experts have come up with to confirm the outstanding nutritional value of soup. Now you know why you always thought soup was so good.
Stir up the Campbell's. Soup is good food.
Carefree Sugarless Gum presents Robin Hood.
I can see it, Marion, I can see it.
The path through the forest, Robin?
No, something more direct. I can see Carefree has more flavor.
How can you see more flavor?
Look on the scale. Carefree weighs 32% more than Trident's smaller sticks.
I can see Carefree's got more gum. And more flavor.
Would you like to see the rest of the forest now?
Sure would.
You can see it's got more flavor. Carefree Sugarless Gum.
Carefree Sugarless Gum presents Samson and Delilah.
I can see it, Samson.
The secret of my strength, Delilah?
No, something really powerful. I can see Carefree has more flavor.
How can you see more flavor?
Look on the scale. Carefree weighs 32% more than Trident's smaller sticks.
I can see Carefree's got more gum. And more flavor. But Delilah, what about my strength?
You know what they say, Samson? Hair today, gone tomorrow.
You can see it's got more flavor. Carefree Sugarless Gum.
Full flavor, no sugar. Now in wild cherry bubblegum. Available in limited areas.
Search presents The Encounter.
I was looking forward to the show, not much else. I was late, crowd held me up. I found my certs, refreshing. Suddenly, I think that's my seat.
Excuse me?
I found myself face to face with Mr. Right. Thank goodness for certs.
Only Certs has a great taste, plus a glistening drop of Retsin, and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face to face.
Could I be here the wrong night?
I don't think so.
Certs, for breath that's face to face fresh. Search presents The Encounter.
I was looking forward to the show, not much else. I was late, crowd held me up. I found my certs, refreshing. Suddenly, I think that's my seat.
Excuse me?
I found myself face to face with Mr. Right. Thank goodness for certs.
Only Certs has a great taste, plus a glistening drop of Retsin, and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face to face.
Could I be here the wrong night?
I don't think so.
Certs, for breath that's face to face fresh. Certs presents The Encounter.
I got to the theater 2 minutes to curtain. There was a line. I took out my certs. Refreshing taste. Maybe she was there, but it wasn't until suddenly...
I think that's my seat.
Excuse me?
I was face to face with the most gorgeous creature I'd ever seen. Gratefully, I remember the certs.
Only Certs has a great taste, plus a glistening drop of Retsin, and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face to face.
Could I be here the wrong night?
I don't think so.
Certs, for breath that's face-to-face fresh.
Certs knows everybody has a style of their own, like their taste in music, whether it's bass or horns or a little guitar. There's one thing people agree on. Fresh breath speaks for itself. And so does the refreshing taste of Certs and sugar-free Certs with NutraSweet.
Certs knows that everyone has their own way of expressing themselves. Here's Jacques Duwaiter.
For you, madame, I recommend the grilled salmon. Its delicate pink skin is as radiant as your rosy complexion. And for you, sir, I recommend the shrimp.
Whatever your style of self-expression, Certs will help you get your point across. Because however you say it, fresh breath makes a statement, and Certs is the taste everyone can agree on.
Fresh breath speaks for itself.
Certs knows that everyone has their own way of expressing themselves. Here's Susie Magnolia.
Thank y'all for voting me Miss Congeniality and for restraining me when I caught Miss Photogenic posing with my Billy Ray. I should have ripped her bleach blonde hair out. Thank you kindly.
Whatever your style of self-expression, Certs will help you get your point across. Because however you say it, fresh breath makes a statement, and Certs is the taste everyone can agree on.
Fresh breath speaks for itself.
I'm at the beach, I got my tools.
I'm all alone, I got my tools.
I'm on the job, I got my tools.
I'm driving home, I got my tools. My sugarless tools. I got flavor so tremendous. I got taste so stupendous. I got flavor, I got taste, I got tools.
Jewel Sugarless Gum is center-filled with great juicy flavor in spearmint, cinnamon, and bubble gum.
I got flavor, I got taste, I got tools. My sugarless tools, I got tools. Waiting.
Seems like forever before pimple goes away.
Help minimize the weight, cause Clearacyl's been micronized, works fast. Micronized. Goes deep. Micronized. Clearacyl has micronized benzoyl peroxide to the max. Can stop pimples dead in their tracks.
Clearacyl's been
micronized. Can minimize the weight.
Fast. Clearacyl's been
micronized. Can minimize the weight.
Fast.
Use as directed. Feels like years before a pimple disappears.
Don't waste time. The benzoyl peroxide in Clearacyl's been micronized. Can minimize the weight.
It's sure deep, micronized, going down. It's working fast, micronized. It's working fast, wow.
With benzoyl peroxide going deep inside, Clearacyl fights pimples on max overdrive.
Clearacyl is micronized, can minimize the weight, yeah.
Use as directed.
Hey, Mark, it's me, Tom!
Go away, Tom! Leave me alone!
I feel like I'm a dangerous criminal. Nobody will come near me.
Well, it's no wonder. You got bad breath.
All I did was eat a meatball hero with a couple of onions on it.
Yeah, no fooling.
Look, what if I take a Chlorets? It has Actazole with chlorophyll. It gets rid of bad breath fast.
Well, take one, for crying out loud.
So how's it going, Mark?
Not bad. How about yourself, Tom?
Chlorets. It gets rid of bad breath fast.
Hey, Al! That's close enough, Kathy.
Well, why won't you come near me? I might as well be living in Siberia.
Well, what do you expect? You got bad breath.
All I did was eat a chili dog with pickles.
I know! Stay right where you are. Here's a Chlorets. Catch.
Oh.
It has Actazole with chlorophyll. It gets rid of bad breath fast.
Actazole with what?
Just take one!
I missed you, Al.
I missed you too, Kathy.
Oh, Al.
Chlorets. It gets rid of bad breath fast.
Nothing I like better than dress up fancy, clean and bright from shirt to shoes. Mama keeps everything clean, bright and dandy. There's brand new magic in new Clorox 2.
New Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach has a new enzyme formula to get clothes cleaner. Enzymes clean better. Stains hardly stand a chance. Clothes stay bright and pretty.
There's brand new magic, better than ever. New Clorox 2.
I had a really good time with you tonight.
Oh, I had a very good time with you, too.
I'm enjoying being this close to you. You know, there's a thing called a first kiss that happens every now and then.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah. If I miss, don't laugh.
Close Up with fluoride for whiter teeth and fresh breath. And paste, tartar control, and gel.
Bullseye.
Thank you. Hey,
Julie, I was
I was wondering about something.
What?
Well, it's a little embarrassing to actually...
What is it?
It came out so smooth when I practiced it last night in the mirror. I wanted to kiss you, but I didn't...
Yes, no, kiss me.
Want love? Get close up.
Close Up with fluoride for whiter teeth and fresh breath. In paste, tartar control, and gel.
Want love? Get close up.
So glad you asked.
Lips are absolutely perfectly shaped.
To fit on yours? Like this?
Let's see. Oh, wait, this way. Hold it. Wait, this way.
Don't tease me. Kiss me.
Close Up with fluoride for whiter teeth and fresh breath in paste, tartar control, and gel.
You sure are nice to kiss. Listen,
Yes?
would you mind if I kissed you?
I wouldn't mind at all. I've been hoping you would all night.
Really?
Yeah. I was so nervous.
Why?
Because first kisses are so hard, you never know which way your nose should go.
Close Up with fluoride for whiter teeth and fresh breath in paste, tartar control, and gel.
Could you kiss me again? You know what?
What?
It's nice to be close to you.
It's nice to be close to you. I like being close to you.
Mm-hmm.
I like being close to you because then it's easier to kiss you. It's very hard to kiss you from around the block.
Close Up with fluoride for whiter teeth and fresh breath. In paste, tartar control, and gel.
Close to you is where I like to be.
Hey, what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Your eyes are open.
Is that against the rules?
You're not supposed to kiss with your eyes open.
Hey, how would you know my eyes were open unless your eyes were open too?
I was just peeking.
Close Up with fluoride for whiter teeth and fresh breath in paste, tartar control, and gel.
So maybe I'm just peeking too, huh?
Oh, no.
KCOKE, Coke Radio, Coca-Cola Radio.
Coke Radio's regular programming will not be heard today in order to bring you the following special news report from Bill Cosby for Coca-Cola.
The incredible has happened. The impossible has become a reality. Coke actually tastes better than ever before. Yes, Coke has a new taste. And I'm standing here with this ice-cold, thirst-quenching, deliciously satisfying Coca-Cola, and it actually tastes better. Now, you know me, I always loved Coke for years and years. I like this Coke better. The new taste of Coca-Cola, better than ever before. Now, more than ever, Coke is it.
Rocco here. They didn't need Bill Cosby to tell you that. I tasted it. What am I, chopped chicken? The new taste of Coke is in fact the best Coca-Cola ever. This is Rocco, hurt but proud on
KCOKE, Coke Radio.
A girl, a beach, it is awesome, it's free. It's a lift, it's a wave, it's the way it should be. A kiss, a glance, it is hot, it is cool. A smile, a chance, it's breaking a rule. It's just how you feel when you know it's for real. It's a hit, it's a Coke, Coke is it. Coke is it, Coca-Cola is it.
He was a Coke, she was a Pepsi. Together, they were a Coke and a Pepsi. It's the story of a much older Pepsi and a much younger Coke. She offered him a thrill. He went along for the ride until one day...
Jealousy
took over. Pepsi found out her friends liked the new Coke for his better taste, and that's when they fell out. Well, that's when Pepsi fell out. This is Max Headroom. Catch the wave. Coke. He was a Coke. She was a Pepsi. Together, they were a Coke and a Pepsi. It's the story of a much older Pepsi and a much younger Coke. She offered him a thrill. He went along for the ride until one day...
Jealousy
took over. Pepsi found out her friends liked the new Coke for his better taste, and that's when they fell out. Well, that's when Pepsi fell out. This is Max Headroom. Catch the wave. Coke.
K-C-O-K-E, Coke Radio, Coca-Cola Radio.
Hi out there, you crazy cola lovers. You know what we play on Coke Radio, rock and roll. But I've got news. Cue the special music. Coca-Cola's got a new taste, and Rocco's tried it. It's great, fantastic, stupendous. Rocco predicts the new taste of Coke will be boffo in Boston, sizzling in Seattle, towering in Texas, and magic in your mouth. Oh, joy. Oh, rapture. It's the best Coca-Cola ever. The best Coca-Cola that ever was. If it's not in your town yet, move. Make a promise to Rocco now. Hold up your right hand. Your right hand. No more rock and roll till I try the new taste of Coca-Cola. No laughing. The new taste of Coke is great. La 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 la.
K-C-O-K-E, Coke Radio. K-C-O-K-E, Coke Radio, Coca-Cola Radio.
Hi out there, you crazy cola lovers. Today on Coke Radio. Hold on. That funky sound tells me there's something coming in on the teletype. Oh, this is big, major. Hold on to your headphones. Listen to this. Coca-Cola has a new taste. Yes, a new taste. There's more. It's the best tasting Coca-Cola ever. Oh, I can barely read this. Tears of joy are in my eyes. Imagine Coca-Cola with a new taste, a better taste, and it's in a brand new can. Hey, wait a minute. Where's mine? I mean, this is K-C-O-K-E. That still spells Coke. I mean, I am Mr. K-C-O-K-E, am I not? Where's the station manager? Okay, listen, you crazy cola lovers. Rocco's splitting to find the new taste of Coke. You do the same. I'll meet you back here on Coke Radio.
K-C-O-K-E, Coke Radio.
You never ever want to lose this feeling coming over you. It's a new Coke taste, you know you're feeling. Always feels brand new. Nothing else ever felt this way. Lifting you up, sweeping you away. That's the way. It's the taste that wraps around you. New Coke, that's the way.
Run, Demeter, she's your old flame. And keep on running, because her breath's insane.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
Oh, you finally found your young Prince Charming. Too bad your breath is so alarming.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
While you're chewing Dentine, it freshens your breath as effectively as even mouthwash.
That friendly nurse is sure courageous, because breath like yours could be contagious.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
Watch the birdie. Say cheese, he said, but when you did, the bird dropped dead.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
Your cooking show was a real ball till your breath just made the souffle fall.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
While you're chewing Dentine, it freshens your breath as effectively as even mouthwash.
That hat's just perfect and on sale. Too bad your breath will melt the veil.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
Dermaplast Pain Relief Spray presents The Barbecue. Tom was making burgers when grease splashed onto his hands. So he went to his medicine cabinet. Please. And saw Dermaplast.
Stop pain fast with Dermaplast.
Thank you. Tom knew Dermaplast stops skin pain fast. In fact, it's the #1 pain relief spray used in hospitals. And of all leading sprays, only Dermaplast has 3 conditioners for soothing relief of painful skin. Yeah.
Stop pain fast with Dermaplast.
Spray or lotion. Use only as directed. Dermaplast Pain Relief Spray presents Summer Games. Sarah was skipping rope when she slipped and scraped her knee.
Mommy!
Sarah's mom brought out their first aid kit. And there was Dermaplast.
Stop pain fast with Dermaplast.
Thank goodness.
Sarah's mom knew Dermaplast stops skin pain fast. In fact, it's the #1 pain relief spray used in hospitals. And of all leading sprays, only Dermaplast has 3 conditioners for soothing relief of irritated skin.
Better?
Stop pain fast with Dermaplast.
Spray or lotion. Use only as directed. Dermaplast Pain Relief Spray presents A Day at the Beach. When Paula discovered she was sunburned, she ran to the lifeguard. He opened his first aid kit, and there was Dermaplast.
Stop pain fast with Dermaplast.
Wow.
Paula knew Dermaplast stops skin pain fast. In fact, it's the #1 pain relief spray used in hospitals. And of all leading sprays, only Dermaplast has 3 conditioners for soothing relief of sun-damaged skin.
Stop pain fast with Dermaplast.
Spray or lotion. Use only as directed.
It's gold. Prospector.
You can track gold.
Let's go prospecting.
The great Dodge Prospector Gold Rush is on.
The great Dodge Prospector Gold Rush is on. And Dodge dealers all over the state want you to stake your claim on a pound of gold.
Solid gold.
Prospector.
They're celebrating the new Ram Tough Prospector pickups, vans, wagons, and Ram Chargers, equipped with the kind of options truck buyers want most, at savings of $200 to $1,000, depending on package.
And you could win a pound of gold.
There's nothing you have to buy to win, but hurry, Gold Rush ends May 31st. Licensed drivers 18 or older only, so stop in or contact your Dodge dealer for an entry blank and get in the running for the big one. 12 troy ounces of solid gold.
The great Dodge Prospector Gold Rush is on.
See your Dodge truck dealer now for full details. Void where prohibited.
You could win a pound of gold.
Dodge trucks are Ram Tough.
Dodge announces the biggest ever sale on trucks. We're talking a ton of money on a ton of trucks in stock. $2,000 on our most popular half-ton pickup and $1,500 on our best-selling Dakota. That's unprecedented cash back. No Ford or Chevy truck has numbers like that. Plus, get big cash back on new Dodge Club Cabs. It's the biggest sale in the 75-year history of Dodge, with big cash on more truck models than ever before. Come to the biggest ever sale on truck.
A double pleasure is waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you.
A double pleasure is waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you.
Double fresh,
double fresh,
double smooth,
double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you.
Double Mint Gum.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure's waiting for you. Double Mint Gum.
Double Mint's the one for you.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you. Double Mint Gum. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure's waiting.
You say you got a case of the ordinary blues. Well, the doctor's in and he's got good news. He's got the relief you've been looking for. Dr. Pepper has got your cure. Just what the doctor ordered. That special taste of originality. Just what the doctor ordered for your pepper personality. Woo, yeah!
Last year in the United States, the common cold was responsible for 50 million lost workdays. So the makers of Drixoro, the 12-hour cold medicine pharmacists recommend most, proudly suggest that the nation tries Drixoral. That way, Americans everywhere will feel well enough to create new excuses for not coming into work. Drixoral, the pharmacist's favorite.
Use only as directed.
We now invite all the pharmacists who still don't recommend Drixoral for 12 hours of cold relief to call in and explain why. Phone lines are open, so just call right in, please. Just as I suspected, Drixoral, the pharmacist's favorite.
Use only as directed.
The coffee is excellent, really.
You're listening in on a hidden microphone at Chicago's world-famous Cricket's restaurant. Tonight, along with a complimentary meal, we're secretly replacing the fresh brewed coffee usually served here with Folgers Crystals. Will it be rich enough for our special guests?
It has a nice rich coffee flavor.
It's Folgers Crystals.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. This can't be instant coffee. 10 being the highest, I rate it as 10.
Mountain-grown Folgers Crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants. San Francisco, home of the renowned Blue Fox restaurant, where we're serving a complimentary meal and secretly replacing the fresh brewed coffee usually served here with mountain-grown Folgers Crystals. Will it be rich enough for our special guests? Let's listen in on Hidden Microphone.
The coffee is fantastic.
It tastes like a perfect cup of coffee.
It's Folgers Crystals.
I can't believe it, that it's an instant coffee.
It's rich.
Mountain-grown Folgers Crystals. Coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurant.
Kids. Ma, look, these pants shrunk over the winter.
Wrong, big guy. You stretched. Which reminds me, you forgot to take this.
My Flintstones?
Uh-huh.
What's that got to do with stretching?
Everything. Flintstones has vitamins like A and C to help you grow and be healthy. Calcium, too.
Maybe they'll help me stretch out of that pink hairy sweater Grandma gave me.
We're Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing. We're Flintstones kids.
Think we're safe in here? Yeah, they'll never find us in our snow fort. Boy, wait till next year. We'll clobber those older guys in a snowball fight. How do you figure? Well, my mom says if I eat right and take my Flintstones vitamins, I'll get bigger. Hey, yeah, Flintstones. So why wait till next winter? Let's keep a bunch of snowballs in the fridge and we'll cream those guys this summer.
We're Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing. We're Flintstones kids.
Look, Dad, this one's bones are even bigger.
That's Tyrannosaurus Rex.
How big do you suppose my bones will get?
A lot closer to my size, if you keep eating right and taking your Flintstones vitamins.
Flintstones will help me grow?
Sure, with vitamins like A and D, even calcium. Now, dinosaurs ate plants and lizards.
Yeah, no wonder they're extinct.
We're Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing.
Grooms, before your wedding day, Genghis Formal Wear suggests you take